An immigration from Thailand. The life and tales of Wathoo Siwapornchai, age 16.
Immigration to the United States prior to the 9/11 terrorist attack was a regular occurrence. People from all over the world came to the U.S. in hopes of finding a better life for themselves and their families. The idea that all people are created equal and should be treated as such is one main reason as to why the U.S. is such an appealing place to move to. People came in search of jobs, success, and an overall better life. Wathoo Siwapornchai, a young girl from Thailand, was only 8 years old when she moved across the vast Pacific Ocean to an entirely new place.
Life in Thailand was peaceful for Wathoo and her family. Her father was a modest tire salesman in the town of Supanbuli, and her family lived above their shop, meaning Wathoo, her parents, her older brother Tai, and her younger sister Nalat. They were a close family with friends that surrounded them, and although Christianity had a strong presence in Thailand, Wathoo and her family were practicing Buddhists. Wathoo's school was Christian, with nuns for teachers and crucifixes hanging in the hallways. School in Thailand does not go by districts as it does in America. There, you must take an entrance exam to get in, and the school is entirely your choice. Because of this system, kids do not become as close friends as they do here. The distance between where they live and where they go to school is too great to travel. Friends at school were strictly that, and friends at home were a different group of people entirely.
Life was going well, so well that Wathoo's father toyed with the idea of moving his family to America for a chance of something better. A few months later, while visiting Wathoo's aunt in Bangkok, Wathoo's mother told her and her sister to hop into the shower. When they got out, Wathoo and Nalat found their parents had left.
We were staying at my aunt's house in Bangkok for a couple of days just because they had to go to the airport there. And then they were going to send me over to live with my aunt. And on the day, I remember my mom told my sister and I to go upstairs to take a shower. And then when we came down, they were gone.
During the time that the three children lived without their parents, Wathoo and Nalat stayed with their aunt and grandparents, while their brother Tai lived primarily with their grandparents and various friends. The girls didn't see much of their brother while their parents were away, and only one short year from the parents' departure, Tai was sent to America too. For the time that Wathoo was in Thailand without her parents, it did not really faze her that her parents and older brother were missing. She did not understand that she would see them again.
With my cousin, his dad died, and I remember myself just saying well, that's not so bad. I don't have either of my parents, so I didn't really get it. So I just thought they were never gonna come back either.
It was another year after her brother left that Wathoo's parents called to have Wathoo moved as well.
Being the tender age of 8, Wathoo's uncle did all the legal work required to get Wathoo her visa. When she left for America, she was forced to leave her younger sister Nalat behind in Thailand. At the time, Wathoo didn't question it, but looking back on the fact that she left without her sister really struck a chord. When she arrived in the United States, she barely knew any English and only understood some of what was said to her. But with the help of a kind English teacher that had taught the rest of her family, Wathoo was able to quickly learn the new language, facilitating her assimilation into a new country. Wathoo, being so young, was enrolled into Happy Hollow Elementary School in her new town of Wayland, Massachusetts. There she was met with a warm reception of all the children that were ready to make a new friend, no matter her broken English. She was accepted readily, and with the help of her friends, the transfer to the American lifestyle was a smooth one.
After having been separated for so many years, to be with her family again was an amazing feeling. Even if Nalat was still in Thailand, Wathoo was glad to see her parents and brother again. Her relationship with her family became stronger than steel, and they were always there for each other, being the new family in a small town. Wathoo's assimilation into a new country was not as hard as it might have been if she were older. Being youthful made making friends easier, because children are far less exposed to discrimination than adults. Her being so young made the legal work easier as well. With the help of her English teacher, her family, and her newfound friends, Wathoo's change from one culture to another was made smoother and a general easier time than it could have been.
For about 8 years now, Wathoo and her family have lived happily in the United States. Just as many immigrants before them, America has given the Siwapornchais the opportunity to learn a new language, make many new friends, and be immersed in a completely new culture, even if some of their traditions seemed odd. Over the years, Wathoo has come to love America, its culture, and all that it has to offer.